everyone. This is day 4 post-op, my gamma knife radiosurgery. I had it on Wednesday and today's Sunday. So I don't know if you count it day 1, the day after. So it's either day 4 or day 5. I'm not sure. So I am about to have my 5th brain procedure this morning. We got up at 5. It's 6 now. And I have to have a dreaded MRI in a little while, and I sure don't want to. And I hate them. And I'm having gamma knife radiosurgery on this side of my trigeminal. So as usual, as always, I'll take you along on the journey. So they're quick in here. They put these, I thought it was cream. Oh, it's cream. And that's where they're going to screw the bolts in. IV is in. And I mean, that was fastest IV I've ever had. They gave me Ativan already. Good to go. So I'm starting to get a little woozy and dopey. And a double chin by the way my head is. It's very quiet in here. Now I haven't combed my hair really well. I've kind of used my fingers like that because there are 2 spots in the back of my head where they put in those, screwed in those posts, and they're still quite tender. So I would hate for the comb or the brush to hit them. I just took my Band-Aid off this morning. The front ones, oh, I can feel it. It's right there. You can't see anything, though. Yeah, there's not, it's just darker. Can you see how it's kind of bruised a bit? And dark right there and right there. So I took that off this morning because the Band-Aid was itching, so I thought time to take it off. It was a Band-Aid and steri strips. And the steri strip came off with the Band-Aid, but I think that's just fine because they're closed over fine. So this experience, compared to the first time I had it, totally different, completely different experience. So bizarre. I kind of think they upped the sedative relaxation aspect of the gamma knife treatment.
Yeah, not the bad
This is
stuff.
the good place. I don't remember that.
Well,
Isn't that funny what you remember?
yeah, we just gotta go with Greg.
And
Just
why
medicating.
do you need fentanyl?
It's an analgesic, so pain, right? Just
So
for
it's
when
the-
they put the pins in, so you don't feel much.
I did not know
And
that.
then this last one here is called midazolam, and it's a sedative.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I'll need that other syringe for him. How much do I leave?
No, well, Greg's coming in,
Craig's doing it.
so he'll do it his way.
I wash my hair really good too.
Well, it's really washed good with alcohol.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
It is strict.
Oh, yeah, you betcha.
The first time I had it done, I was wide awake. Well, not wide awake. I was awake. I was aware. That's probably the more important word. I was aware of everything they had done and were doing to me. Although it wasn't painful. I was quite anxious about the MRI because I hate MRIs. This time, honestly, it was like somebody poking me in bed and asked me, Monica, do you mind moving over a little bit?
So now here you are in the room, ready to go for your gamma knife. You had your MIR.
MRI.
What did I say? MRI. Were you scared going in there?
I didn't know where I was going.
Hmm?
I just know where it was.
You didn't know?
No.
Are you tired?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little sleepy a little bit.
Well, you better go to sleep.
Is there things in my nose?
Yeah, you got air. You got oxygen in your
Can you
nose.
just point to me what's good? Because I have no clue. I don't know what all this is.
What's this?
Yeah, the whole whatever around my head.
That plastic thing is in your nose.
Okay, where's the
Right.
halo? Where's the nails for the halo?
Right. Oh, right here.
And what are they holding on?
What do you mean they're holding it on?
What?
There's a bar. Did you know they measure everything?
But where's the
Because I noticed what they were doing. They were actually doing math. And she was figuring out, and he says, it's got to be such and such a distance, and they screw it in, and all this, yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool.
moved? And that was it. And I do not recall one single thing during the MRI or after the MRI. Actually, I'm lying. While I was lying, I guess, in the MRI, it got so loud. You know what that regular banging and tapping noises that you hear of the MRI? Well, because they had screwed the helmet or whatever, the halo on my head, they couldn't put the regular earplugs in over your ear. It was so loud. And I recall waking up thinking, what the hell are my neighbors doing now? That was my first thought, like, what are they doing? You know, I think I might have shouted out loud, like, for God's sakes, can't I sleep? You know what I mean? Something like that. And then I went back to sleep. And then I don't recall being taken out of the MRI and then going back into my... When you go for Gamma Knife, you are in a hospital room in the Gamma Knife area. It's your room. You're admitted there for the day. And it's not like day surgery where you're in a... like everybody in day surgery seems to be on one big room in a big stall waiting to go in. This is different. You are giving your own room, like it's a hospital room. And I believe there's only 4 rooms that I could see. Maybe 6, but I don't think so. I think only 4. And there was me and another lady kind of kitty cornered to me in her room. I never saw her. I just heard them talking to her. So they screw these things in. Didn't feel it. Don't remember it. First time, I remember. I didn't feel it, but I remember completely. I remember them screwing them in and screwing into the back. Richard said they asked him, would he step outside the room because there wasn't enough room for the 2 of them. It was 2 nurses. They were both ICU nurses. And so he just stepped out and he said he could hear me screaming. I don't recall anything at all. Didn't feel it, nothing. And then he came back in, and then that's when they took me for the MRI to make sure the placement of the halo thing was on correct. And they screw the halo to something on the MRI table so that your head is so completely still. That was over, and then I waited in that room. I think I must have slept. I have no idea what happened, but I know in the meanwhile, they are mapping to make sure that they put the beam exactly in the right spot. It has to be perfect. So then they said, okay, it's time to go for your Gamma Knife. So I'm like,
Talk to me.
hi, Richard.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, turn the phone the other way.
Oh, the other way. You always say that way. Okay. So here you are, getting ready for your...
I'm locked into the table.
Are you locked in it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't move my head at all.
So,
Can you see the back where they lock it in?
yeah, a plate in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I guess.
And then they play whatever music you want.
Oh, they're playing your music.
Adele.
Adele.
And then you go into this, the hole's closed, right?
Right. Holy. So nobody. I mean, there's like this. The machine does the work.
The machine does a lot of the work. So we're gonna do a quick little CT scan with this arm. So it's gonna swing around her really slowly.
Okay.
And then
It's
we're
a
just gonna,
robotic CT.
yeah. So we're just gonna verify her position, and then once that's done, those little doors are gonna open, and she's gonna slide in,
Yeah.
and it's just gonna move her to the positions we've planned based on the MRI and the scan.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Do
Technology.
I go in
know.
there? Do they close me in there?
No, it's like before. You just kind of pop your head in, and that's about it.
Oh,
I
so-
don't remember.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't.
that's okay.
Your whole body doesn't go in.
No.
Just your head.
Yeah, so it's kind of in
right.
there.
Right.
Quite in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not as bad as an MRI, I'd say,
Well,
but
you don't hear a thing.
that's the
Just
nice part.
so
It's really
relaxed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like going into this deep abyss.
The what?
It's like going into this deep, dark abyss.
Okay,
It's
I've
just
never been in one, but
I know some of the different therapists like to have the lights in here really low so people can fall asleep, but I'll keep them up so that it's not as dark.
well, you got your
okay?
music, Adele. She's singing away.
I'm ready whenever you are, my dear.
I'm ready.
All right,
Okay,
we're
I'm
gonna
gone.
step out, okay?
All right, see ya.
I don't remember if I walked to the table or if he put me in a wheelchair. I don't know. It's so bizarre. I have no recollection, nothing. I remember laying on the table. Richard came in the room and he asked the nurse to explain to him all about the gamma knife and everything. So she did that, and I'm aware of that. They stepped out, and then a robotic arm, I remember it going around me. It was doing a robotic CT scan, one more CT scan, just to make sure again that this frame was in the correct spot.
Wow. Pull it out of your head. Look at that. Screwdrivers.
I left the power drills at home today, though.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm sure Monica was very thankful for that.
She wants a tiny little drill.
Had the pretty good case of it.
Yeah, just starts.
There it
Oh,
goes.
real ones.
Oh, really?
Dr. Fox.
And we have a towel, clean towel. We're waiting for her
Yeah.
pillow.
Yeah, we've never had anyone with issues with infections, so
Just don't sleep on the ground. And
I say, yeah, don't roll in the dirt and you should be good. You don't look like that type, not mud wrestling or anything, you know. Don't look like that, so. Just gotta, her head, it's already, you're gonna be the patient that it's gonna fall off of, I can tell already. You kinda got a little short forehead here.
She looks like she's been in a battle.
Yeah, well, we gotta make her look like she had
Here, look the part.
the gamma knife.
Yeah. There she is with the wrap on her head. They put it on. I should have taken a video of that, but I didn't. We gotta give her some Tylenol because she has a headache right now. But it's all over. I don't know what time we'll leave here, but we'll be going home pretty soon.
I don't remember getting dressed to come home. I don't remember coming home. I remember the male nurse wheeled me. I thought they were just going to wheel us to the door like they usually do, but he wheeled me right to the car because he probably thought this woman's a bit loopy. I think I better take her right to the car. Got in the car. Don't remember talking to Richard. Don't remember coming in the house. Don't remember getting in my bed. Nothing. Then Deanne came over with Ozzy, and we watched Planet of the Apes, one of the first ones, so that we could get caught up on, so we can go see the new one. So we watched the first one, part of the second one. Deanne goes, "Don't you think you should be going to sleep?" I'm like, "Oh, no," because I slept before they came, I think Richard said. I just felt not fabulous, but pretty good. And then I went to bed that night. I don't remember having supper or anything. What did we? Sorry, no memory. Next morning, oh, I felt like somebody had hammered bolts into my head, and my trigeminal pain was like wah wah, like my neck hurt, everything. So all that fancy anesthetic wore off. But it's been pretty good. Like I'm right now, I'm even tired just talking. I get tired quite often. My neck and shoulders are sore because when your head is in that halo and you're screwed to the table, you're in kind of a plank position. So your head is not on the table. It's just sort of like this above the table, and what's sitting on the table is the frame screwed into the table. So your head is kind of suspended, I guess. And so my shoulders feel a bit achy and sore. I've got a lot of nausea, and I do know that is a result of brain swelling, which is common if you're having any kind of a brain procedure done. You can have a little bit of swelling, obviously. What is expected is nausea, headaches, your trigeminal pain to get worse before it gets better. It's much similar to if you were to burn your arm, your burn is going to hurt worse before it gets better. It's the same thing. So inside of your brain, it's going to get worse before it heals, if that makes any sense. I run out of steam and I get really tired really fast, and then I just want to go to sleep. But your brain doesn't heal unless you're sleeping, so you have to go with that. I wore this bandana quite a bit. Can you see it? It's a bit like a regular bandana. And it was so wonderful and cozy, especially on the back of my head where like when I came home, I had a big gauze wrapped around my whole head. And then after 2 days, that came off. And so my back of my head just felt, I don't know, it felt like it needed something comfy against it. So I just wore my bandana, and it was so comfy and soft and comforting. So I wore that a lot. And if anybody popped over, I just put it on because I can't comb my hair. Not that anyone cares. What else can I tell you about this time? And I'm just healing and waiting to get better. So, if any of you out there have to have gamma knife surgery, don't worry. It's great. You sleep through it. At least I did. I think, this is just my opinion, I don't know. They have changed the sedative setup for the person having gamma knife, because I don't recall anything, even though you're awake, sort of. I don't know. And I remember last time I had it done, the nurse told me one of the drugs is like, imagine your brain being a tape recorder, and they press stop on the record part. So whatever happens to you in that time doesn't record. So you have no memory of it. And that seems to be exactly what happened to me. I'm glad Richard took some pictures, and I can see my face reacting to what they're doing and stuff. I don't remember anything in these pictures or these little video clips. So this is brain surgery number 5. Good Lord. And let's just pray that it really works. And most importantly, the right side is kind of written off. There's not much more they can do to help it. But if we can get rid of the pain on the left side, it reduces me having these attacks on both sides at the same time. That would be really nice. Ooh, like when I shake my head like that, it hurts. Not hurts, it's a dull ache. It's not like, oh, it hurts. It's just dull. Kind of a dull kind of, I don't know. I can't describe it. So anyway, I just wanted to report in to all of you who have TN, who are awaiting for gamma knife radiosurgery. Like, just don't worry. Don't worry about any of these. Don't worry about the microvascular decompressions. I've had 2 of them. Don't worry about the balloon rhizotomy. I've had that. And don't worry about gamma knife. I've had 2 of them. And here I am still. I have no makeup on, but I can still smile. My lips are dry. I can smile. I'm still me. I'm none the worse for wear. I'm sure my head has a bunch of holes in it, but it's fine. I'll be fine, and so will you. So if you have any questions or concerns at all, please, please, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments section. I would be happy to answer you. And if I don't get to you right away, it's only because I'm still recuperating. But I will answer you eventually. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Well, hopefully not about brain stuff, but we'll see you again. Not about a brain surgery. Okay.